Long ago, in a green valley full of life, there was a village where the Lakota people lived. The sun shined softly over the wide Great Plains. In the village lived a young man named Chaitin. He wore simple clothes made from animal hide and fur. Chaitin liked helping the elders and walking by the river. He loved his people and his home very much. The villagers hunted bison, picked wild berries, and cared for the land. Nature gave them food, water, and happiness. They knew they had to respect the earth and live in peace with it. But one year, something terrible happened. A long drought came to the valley. The hot sun dried the land day after day. The river that once rushed with water became small, muddy, and weak. The green grass turned brown and dry. Flowers drooped in the heat. Chaitin walked through the fields and gently touched a wilting flower. He felt sad for the thirsty land. Soon the village elder named Maddo came to him. Maddo pointed toward the tallest mountain far away, hidden behind dark clouds. He told Chaitin about the mighty Thunderbird. The Thunderbird was a powerful spirit of the sky. Only the Thunderbird could bring storms and rain back to the valley. So Chaitin began a long journey up the mountain. The climb was steep and the rocks were hot and rough, but Chaitin did not give up. Step by step, he kept climbing higher. As he climbed, the hot air slowly disappeared. Cool, misty clouds swirled around him like gentle spirits. When he reached the top, the wind became still. A soft, golden light filled the air. Chaitin knew he had reached a magical place above the world below. Suddenly, the clouds opened quietly, and the Thunderbird appeared. It was huge and beautiful, with eyes full of wisdom and power. Chaitin watched the great bird flap its giant wings. Each flap made a deep rumbling sound like thunder rolling across the mountains. When the Thunderbird blinked, flashes of warm, golden light shined from its eyes like lightning in the sky. Even though the creature looked powerful and mighty, Chaitin stayed calm. He reached into his pouch and offered the Thunderbird a small gift of sweet-smelling green herbs. Then he bowed his head kindly and respectfully. The Thunderbird lowered its giant head close to the boy and accepted the gift. Then, with a mighty cry that shook the mountain, the Thunderbird spread its wings and flew into the sky. Dark clouds followed behind the great bird as it soared toward the dry valley. Soon, cool raindrops began to fall onto the cracked earth. The thirsty ground soaked up the water happily. In the middle of the field, the drooping flower Chaitin had touched slowly lifted its petals and bloomed once more. The villagers came out of their lodges and raised their hands joyfully to the sky. The rain had saved their home. Hunger and fear slowly disappeared. Chaitin stood quietly at the edge of the village as a bright rainbow stretched across the valley. High above, the Thunderbird could still be seen flying among the glowing clouds. From that day on, the people remembered to care for the earth with gratitude, knowing the great guardian of the sky was always watching over them.